There's also the matter of that team chasing Chicago in the Eastern Conference standings. That would be the Miami Heat. They'll play each other on Thursday. Dwayne Wade held out with a sore left ankle. It's part of the maintenance program there in Miami.
And LeBron's doing his maintenance, making sure the rim's still there.
He's maintaining his hops. In New Jersey on Monday night, Sunday out of games with the Steel. Chris Humphries had a huge night. 14 points in the first quarter for Humphries. Here comes Marshawn Brooks. Crafty rookie.
Yeah, Brooks working on Cole, really scores the basketball well. Injured for a good portion of the year, but definitely a great scorer.
He had 11 in that first quarter. Second quarter, James Jones to Chris Bosh for the dunk. It's a 4-point game. Nets on the break. Brooks to Humphries.
Whoa!
17 at the half for him. Jersey up by 4. The countdown to Brooklyn is on in New Jersey. This home game's down to single digits now.
Getting ready. People have already packed their bags, man.
LeBron James knocks down the 3, tied up at 52.
They've been counting down for 3 years.
Humphries from the baseline over the King. Jersey by 6. And look, Humphries on the defensive end. Turns
Humphries
away
said,
Udonis
"Give me that."
Haslem.
Well, that's a big-time block, guys.
He can't get over the hump.
So Hump said, I'm going to hump on you. Take that with you.
Well, pump fake.
Oh, you got to love that.
Got James in the air and finished hard at the rim. Basket did not count. Foul on the floor. Quarter winding down. Gerald Green for 3.
Some springs in those legs. LeBron's like, wait a minute, jump shot. How did he get up that high?
Jersey by 9, but the fourth quarter belonged to James.
You could say it again, Matt, if you want.
The fourth quarter belonged to James.
LeBron came in and went into beast mode, just doing everything for Miami. Scoring here, rebound, transition. You got to stop the ball.
One-man
Anthony does a great job there screening off Humphries. And then top of the key, LeBron James going left, pushes Humphrey off with the
Probably
right
got fouled on that drive.
Probably did. And here he gets fouled twice. No call. Fading away, LeBron James just sticking it to the Heat.
Did you say beast mode?
Beast mode, multi-ball, whatever you want.
And why that's so lovely, no jump shot, all to the basket.
The Heat finished the game on an 11-2 run. This was a game the Nets led by as many as 13. James scored Miami's final 17 points. That is the most consecutive points by a single player without the aid of his teammates to close a game in the NBA this season.
And Jay-Z's saying that's the blueprint.
Miami's now 12-1 without Wade, as LeBron talked about it afterward with Jason Jackson.
We had a great win yesterday. And we know it's going to be, anytime we go in someone's building, it's going to be a tough game no matter who we're playing, no matter what the record is. And they shot the ball extremely well and played great, but we was able to execute down the stretch and get a big win on the road.
You really wanted this one to make this trip solid?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we've had some good trips where we've won the first night of a back-to-back, and, you know, the second night of a back-to-back before we went home, we lost. So, you know, once I came back in the game, I wanted to try to make my imprint, and I was able to do that with the help of my teammates.
You had a moment with 2 young fellas. First, Mr. Green over there, you had a word for him. Then you took care of Mr. Cole. I guess he wanted to meet Jay-Z. Talk to me about taking care of these young players in the league.
First of all, you know, Gerald Green, man, you know, he was in the league and has come a long way to get back into the league, and he's showing why he's an NBA player and has NBA talent by just going out there and playing the right way and playing great. And, you know, me and Cole be in the locker room a lot talking about how great Jay-Z is lyrically, and, you know, for him to be my big brother and for me to be able to get inspiration from him, Cole look up to him, so, you know, I'm happy I was able to introduce them to, and, you know, I'm just blessed.
And finally, how insane was it to hear the MVP chants, the Let's Go Heat chants? We're a little way away from American Airlines Arena.
Oh, wow. You know, last year, I never thought I would hear Let's Go Heat on someone else's floor or hear MVP on somebody else's floor, you know, after everything we've been through, but, you know, I'm glad we got Heat fans everywhere. I'm seeing the jerseys walk up into the terminals and into the concourse, and I'm happy to be a part of Heat Nation. It was a great win for us.
They're really not the villains anymore, are they?
No,
Miami
not
Heat.
at all.
They're also creeping up on Chicago now, 2.5 games back, and these two teams will meet on Thursday in Miami. You'll see it on TNT. Handicap the Heat's chances of overtaking the Bulls.
I think the Bulls are in pretty good shape. They got the Bobcats coming up. We know the big game Thursday is going to be huge, but I just like the way the role players have held down the fort all year long. I think they can finish out the season.
Yeah, I think the Bulls are in the driver's seat and will take care of business. Miami plays against Toronto before that game as well, so both of the teams will be coming in having faced another opponent before facing one another. But the Bulls definitely, with the cushion they have, Matt, they're in very good shape.